Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, Mr. Efran. Good evening, everyone. Here, I am Rizky Septian with student ID 21220001 from class B1 non-regular 2021 English Education Study Program. Wanna try to tell you about the materials that we learned before. One of materials that we have learned at our first met in the classroom around 3 months ago is sentence function. It was our first talk when we met before we discussed other materials. Let's talk about that. There are several points that I will discuss about sentence function. Those points are subject, predicate, object, adverb, and complement. Subject is a person or thing that is the center of the conversation. In a sentence, subject can be a noun, pronoun, gerund, and infinitive. For the example, on this sentence from the journal article that titled Students' Descriptive Writing Performances in Online English Language Classroom. The sentence sounds, the online classroom activities assist teachers and students in achieving the learning objectives. If we look on this sentence, the subject is the online classroom activities. This is the main subject of the sentence. It refers to a set of activities conducted in an online classroom setting. In the context of sentence functions, the predicate is a key element that provides information about the action or state of the subject. The predicate typically includes the verb and any additional elements that modify or complete the verb's meaning. It is the part of a sentence that expresses what the subject is doing or what is happening to the subject. For the example, on the same sentence from this journal article that sounds, the online classroom activities assist teachers and students in achieving the learning objectives. The predicate is assist. It indicates what the online classroom activities do. They are assist. Object refers to a grammatical element that typically follows a transitive verb and receives the action of that verb. For the example on another sentence in the same journal article that sounds, descriptive text means to describe something to the readers. After subject, descriptive text and predicate means we find the object on the sentence to describe something to the readers. This functions as a noun phrase and acts as the direct object of the verb means. It explains what descriptive text involves or accomplishes. In the context of sentence function, an adverb is a word that modifies or describes a verb, adjective, or other adverb within a sentence. Adverbs often answer questions such as how, when, where, why, or to what extent, providing additional information about the action or state described by the verb. Let's looking on this sentence example. Descriptive text permits the writers to instruct or observe something objectively or subjective. We know that here the subject is descriptive text, then the predicate is permits, and then the object is the writers. Descriptive text permits whom? The writers, generally. Besides that, after that sentence, there is still other sentence, that is, to interact or observe something objectively or subjective. So, where is the adverb here? Let's check about that. First, this is infinitive phrase on the sentence to interact or observe something objectively or subjective. This phrase serves as the complement to the verb permits. It explains what the writers are permitted to do. On the sentence to interact or observe, this is infinitive verb. This infinitive verb that complements permits. It indicates the actions that the writers are permitted to take. Next, object on the word something. This is the direct object of the infinitive verb to interact or observe. It represents what the writers can interact with or observe. And this is the word that I mentioned as the adverb, that is objectively and subjective. This word provides additional information about how the writers can interact or observe. It specifies the manner in which the interactions or observation can take place, either objectively or subjective. Now we have come to the last point. Yes, it is complement. In the context of sentence function, a complement is a word or a group of words that completes the meaning of a verb, adjective, or another adverb. Complements are essential to the structure of a sentence and provide additional information about the subject or object. Complement can consist as noun, pronoun, adjective, and adverb. For the example in one of the sentences from this same journal, it is mentioned, the grammar usage in descriptive is simple present tense. The grammar usage in descriptive is its subject. Then word is, it is linking verb or its predicate. And simple present tense is noun that function as complement. A word or phrase that follows a linking verb and provides more information about the subject. It can be a predicate nominative or a predicate adjective, or describes the subject. Another sentence from this journal, like the writing process structure contains pre-writing, such as selecting the topic, drafting consisting of an introduction, body, and conclusion. If we analyze it, will be like this. The writing process structure is subject, contents is predicate, pre-writing is object, such as selecting topic, drafting, consisting of an introduction, body, and conclusion is complement. So that is my explanation about sentence function. That is all from me, so I'm sorry if I don't yet speak like native. Thank you guys. See you next time. I'm Rizky Septian. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.